This podcast is brought to you by PPIS,
a non-profit organisation committed to support women of all ages navigate their various roles in society, as well as nurturing their children and families.
Visit ppis.sg for more information and follow their social media platforms to stay updated. Inspiring women, strengthening families. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Outside In with your host Yanto
and Farah, your go-to source for honest conversation about relationships and marriage.
So if you are ready, let's go.
Alhamdulillah.
Right, another episode, another day, another yeah. Tersekat, minta maaf. Macam dalam tak rekod kita.
Macam dalam, that's why kita macam tersekat-sekat sikit.
Tapi
hari ni kita ada someone very special sebab kan ada insider.
Yeah. I tak ada sound effect, minta maaf.
Why lah you? So yes, anyway, she has been watching our episodes from the first episode sampai sekarang. Jadi kita rasa macam terharu. Kita rasa embarrassed pun ada juga.
Ya, pasal dia kata dia tengok daripada first episode.
Yes.
Punya first episode. Kita sampai episode 4, 5 gitu rabak sikit lah.
Ya, faham lah.
Alhamdulillah.
But today she is here because we want to know more about her story. Actually, her life story lah is very inspiring, and I think that most of us listening can benefit lah from it, insyaAllah. So she is here today with her husband. So let's welcome Nurashiqin and
Jufri.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Apa khabar?
Alhamdulillah, syukur. Alhamdulillah, thank you.
Ni diorang datang dengan diorang punya two girls so cute. Lagi satu kat rumah.
Yes.
Kan?
So diorang sangat comel.
Sangat-sangat comel.
And every time children come to our house kan, kita macam rasa there's life in the house.
Kalau takkan sunyi ada fur babies je.
Kucing aja. So kadang-kadang kucing yelah live jugalah.
Tapi kucing still lively, you know.
Terlalu lively kadang.
Terlalu. Yes.
Faham ada 3.
InsyaAllah. Okay, so I think of course today we are very honoured to have the both of you here. Pasal kita tahu yang cerita yang you guys nak bawakan to Outside In as a fellow insider also is
InsyaAllah.
Is very, I would say InsyaAllah tak nangis lah.
InsyaAllah
tak nangis tapi
because the story touches on the passing of parents, right? And banyak lagi lah. Actually we have a lot to cover today. So let's sebelum we go into the main crux of the
kita
episode,
kenalkan diri kalian kepada insiders yang lain lah.
InsyaAllah.
Okay, nama saya Muhammad Jufri.
Yes. MJ.
Okay, we call me short form MJ lah.
MJ
lah. Kadang orang panggil kat luar panggil Jup lah.
Jup. Itu selalunya kalau Jufri selalu Jup lah.
Jup lah. Tak tahu asal lah. Kadang orang tambah suka tambah kira kan macam jumpa. Nanti kalau Jufri jumpa Borhan jadi Jup. Lain bunyi lah kira kan. So like macam it's really funny lah. Kena bilang umur.
You tak payahlah.
Umur tak payahlah.
Yang penting kita semua manusia lah.
Okay lah.
Maybe kalau korang nak tahu umur dia, korang guess je lah kat dalam comment section.
Yes, kita semua guess salah.
Pasal kita first time I dapat tahu umur dia, I pun salah. Kan? So yalah, itu biarlah rahsia antara dia dengan Tuhan lah.
Sweet 16 lah kira-kira. Boleh juga lah Sweet 16.
Okay. For me, Nurashiqin, I'm actually a full-time housewife since April 2024
last year.
Yes, correct. So insyaAllah I might be going back to workforce soon.
InsyaAllah.
Sebab Alhamdulillah ada rezeki sampai.
Alhamdulillah.
So it will be during Ramadan, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. Kita doakan.
That's next month.
Next month, yes.
Wow,
on the 10th of March. InsyaAllah.
Kita doakan yang terbaik for your new journey, insyaAllah.
Amin.
Nak tanya kerja mana, tak apalah, tu off-cast kita.
Yes, also
PDPA.
Faham. So also kita suka tanya kita punya couples, you guys can just share very briefly how you guys met. Kita just kepo-kepo nak tahu.
Can we just be honest this thing? Sebab last time we used to have this platform, social media kan. We has Friendster, MySpace, remember?
Kita geng Friendster.
You guys remember this tag?
Oh my god, tag, yes.
Tag.com.
Yeah, we knew from there.
Faham. I also used that last time. It's okay.
Yeah, but you know that
chat kan.
Yeah, correct.
I know like the macam stereotype
part.
kan.
Yes.
Cakap teks semua.
And he was a bouncer, sayang
Last time was
security and bouncer.
After that I quit, then I joined as security kan, kelaki juga.
Okay.
So from there dengan member-members kata macam okay lah boring kan. Aku bilang okay. That time was I have another ex-girlfriend. So that time I macam tengah nak break up lah, tengah proses nak break up lah kan. So that's why saya cakap boring lah, masuk tag lah.
Faham.
Masuk tag. Jumpa tag saya kena jumpa dia. Buat. Saya cakap okay lah kita jumpa lah. Aku bilang kalau nak jumpa tak nak jumpa sudah lah. That time macam like I already bored already lah. That time I was very bored lah.
Correct. And it was only after 1 month kita jumpa yang after 1 month berbual kat tag, then baru kita jumpa. So
last time when I was using dating apps also, my sister got to know for the first time. Then dia cakap, what app you use? Then I say lah, okay, Cupid lah, Most Match lah, then tag. Then I say, you want tag ah?
Yeah.
Can you not be on tag? Dia macam, I macam, kenapa? Tapi bila I dekat dalam, I faham lah.
Yes.
I faham lah.
Yes.
Tapi Alhamdulillah dapat yang jodoh lah.
Alhamdulillah
Sampai sekarang tengok ada 3 anak.
Alhamdulillah syukur.
So when what year was that bila korang jumpa tu kat tag?
12 years ago.
12 years.
12 years ago lah.
Patut kan kasih dia jawab. Dia ingat dah.
Dapat anniversary bila anniversary?
Anniversary.
Wedding anniversary? Tengok dia ketawa macam tu.
20 November
20 November?
2015 lah.
Alhamdulillah. Baik dia pas.
Yeah.
Mana tak arwah bapak kita nikahkan awak ya.
2015, so how many years is that?
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Apa ni? Senang kan? Apa ni? Minta maaf.
Faham dah malam
Brain fart.
Kau berapa? 10. Coming soon. Faham ya Farah?
So 10 years. Kenapa?
You macam excited sangat ni.
Of course, I want to know their story lah. It's very cute, you know.
Tak apa.
Yeah, so 10 years you have been together and you have been through a lot lah, right? So today we want to know a little bit more about your story. And maybe kita start from how you are caretakers for your siblings.
Okay. My siblings and I actually both is a both ways lah technically. We talk about dulu lah kecil-kecil I think I was in my teenage life nak naik. Okay, that's where my both parents are still working because they are struggling to take care of my grandmother and 2 of my grand uncles back then. Yeah, so I was the one who actually assists my grandmother whenever she needs me when I come back home. But being a teenage that time and being the only girl, being honest that I always want attention from my parents.
You're the eldest daughter?
Yes, I'm the eldest. My brothers and I, we are actually 6, 10 and 12 years different.
6, 10 and 12?
Yes.
Yeah,
so they are Gen Zs.
Faham. Okay.
And I'm the males, you see.
Yeah.
In the middle with boomers generation, and then comes to my mom's and my dad's generation. Sandwich in between. Yeah. So it was orang kata zaman jahiliah, is it? Ya, kita degil-degil nakal-nakal kan, campur sekolah semua bagai kan. So when time goes by, I understand why. When we at 20 plus, when we got married, I understand why my parents have to go through that way, and why I was born here to be the first elder. So ini dah jalan cerita dia. And how I take care of my brothers is, I see my grandma and my parents how they membesarkan kita lah. Yeah.
So you were the third parent lah to your siblings.
Correct, because my first parents of course my parents, second would be my grandmother, and third right now.
So nak kata bila when your parents were both masih bekerja, so you yang tukang jaga adik-adik you kan?
Yes, correct.
Right. How was it like bila you time masih muda tu?
Stressful.
Yeah,
stressful.
Dengan cepat dia cakap tu stressful.
It's very stressful because I like I said, attention. Yeah. Parents susah. We as the first child akan nampak macam mana parents susah. Macam shortage of finance of money, pergi sekolah tak ada and everything. I even drop off from ITE. But then was in IT Bedok because of finance. I've started working when I was 14. My first job was at Pizza Hut Temporary Small. I stay in the East lah last time. Yeah, so that's where lah. That's why I felt stressful that aku nak membesar ni, but then why I have to actually be the second or third parents for my brothers, you see. Yeah.
So when you were like 14 too, you had your first job. Your adik was like 4 years old lah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And 2 years old.
And 2 years old.
And lagi satu primary school.
Okay, I nak tanya Jufri pula. So when you first kenal dengan Nurashiqin kan, so dia ada cerita tak yang dia ni ada kena jaga adik-beradik dia and all that?
Ada
juga.
Ada.
apa perasaan you bila you tahu yang you are going to apa nama dia, dalam hubungan special ni dengan seorang wanita yang masa dia selalu diberi kepada family. Pasal I assume yang as a caretaker to your siblings and also to your grandmother and all that, masa you tersuntuk kan. But so as a boyfriend ataupun as a tunang ke apa, during that period, apa your perasaan you?
Macam yalah, seems like she has to take care of her brothers. So I sebagai data masa tu belum mati lagi, kita masih kawan gitu.
Masih
so I just
kontak
lah. So I just give her some motivation yang ibaratkan say nama relax, everything will be fine. So whatever ahead in future, just apa-apa pun kita akan go through the same thing. So have to go through the challenges.
Faham.
Kalau just stress kan apa, kalau boleh apa kita keluar je jalan-jalan pusing-pusing. That time that time just healing lah, kira kat luar dengan apa-apa lah. So that time pun dia ada kereta.
It was a gift, by the way. Arwah my father. It was a gift lah. So bulan-bulan yang bayar itu aja. Down payment dia.
That time dia pula ada kereta, saya pula ada motor. Motor RZ. So kadang tengok depend lah. Tengok kalau nak keluar kereta tu, dia nanti kena depend on dia lah. Kita bawa kereta lah. Okay, apa next time
went to JB
naik motor lah. Kadang kita pergi JB, every time, every day, almost every day we go pergi JB, pergi makan semua, everything just to make herself just calm down ke tak apa, just tak mau macam alamak family benda just stress dengan luar, tak mau fikir-fikir sangat lah.
So for you, Nurashiqin, Jufri was your support lah.
Yes,
because we know caretakers ni, diorang keep taking care of other people, right? But then you also need someone to take care of you. So Jufri was that person for you lah.
Lagipun I feel that as for Shiqin, because she started looking after her siblings at a very young age kan, daripada secondary school onwards.
I would say primary 1 onwards.
Allah.
K2 primary 1 because my brother when I was K2 6 years old, dia baru keluar. That's where I learned how to change his pampers, everything.
Oh my God.
Wow, at such a young age. Tu ada anak senang lah
Alhamdulillah. Syukur.
So I nak tanya dengan Shiqin pasal you growing up, you had to take over that second mother in the house punya role kan. You ada rasa macam you punya childhood ni ada macam tak cukup ke, ada kekurangan ke, you macam if only I can have a better childhood. Ada perasaan macam itu tak?
When during primary school times, kita tak faham apa, betul tak? Yeah, because that time kita punya generation primary school, kita dah ada phone yang kecil tu. Yang color birunya screen. What's phone? Nokia
3315.
Something like that. Yeah, primary school.
Main snake.
Yes, that one. Then knowing you can see your friends holding that, I tak ada. I don't have the opportunity to have Wi-Fi or the internet at home, or even your own computer at home, or even games at home. Like
PlayStation 1,
PS1 and all. Nintendo. Nintendo. I tak ada. I don't have that. But what I had was the love for my parents. Yang kita tak nampak. You see, as a kids, every year pergi jalan Malaysia because my father, my late father, he loves to drive. Yeah, and then my mom suka holiday kan. That is the opportunity that I had with my brothers. Yeah, so and also my late father, punya father, which is my atuk, is actually was born in Malaysian. Yeah, he is a Malaysian from Muar and all. So we have a lot of relatives over there, and that is really an advantage for me, as a child, which I overlook. Maklum kita budak-budak kan.
Dulu kita tak nampak.
You don't know. Then when you grow to another level of being teenage, then you want to be, that teenage that I want this, I want that. You see?
Rebellious.
You want your own time juga lah.
Correct. Yeah. Why I have to do this? Why I have to follow this? You get what I mean, right? Yeah.
But your relationship with your brothers, because me dulu bila I kecil,
asal lampu mati.
Tapi tak apa. My relationship with my elder sister was last time macam not that good lah, because I also 12 years apart from her.
Faham.
So dia macam kalau keluar pergi dating ke apa, nanti alamak nak kena bawa adik
cover,
ni. Was it like that for you also? And did you have like this macam how was your relationship with your brothers?
I would say rapat juga, because dorang budak-budak, right? And nakal, so the attention will be coming to be back lah. So I have to just layan dorang. But sometimes also I feel stressed because I need my time with my friends.
Betul.
Yeah, after school macam lepak-lepak ke apa, atau we just go jalan-jalan kat mall, that's it lah.
Dulu you tak dapat lepak-lepak banyak with your friends?
Banyak, that's why the reason why I cabut-cabut sekolah.
Faham. You find your means lah.
Yeah, my sahabat there, one of you guys, I mean you guys know, right?
Siapalah kawan-kawannya, kau tahulah.
Yeah.
Sahabat.
But you know, everybody will have this life levels, you see, and it's normal because we are growing. Yeah, when we go to another stage, then we are learning again. Yeah.
Okay, so you got married then tadi also I dengar you cakap you waited 4 years
Yes.
for your first child.
Yes.
Right. So for you guys, was it like planned or macam, you know, were you trying tapi you had complications ke apa? Or just,
Okay. First was planned,
okay.
but then bila sangkut, okay, we got married 2015, right? We planned because I wanted to continue studies, IT. My husband support lah, suruh pergi. So when I continued study, 2017 kita sangkut, but due to overstress, baru nak belajar, nak handle everything right in that stage, kita gugur. I think it was, about 12 weeks, is it sayang?
Yes,
Around
12
that.
weeks lah.
Yeah.
Maybe to 3 months lah.
3 months.
Itu
Yeah, correct.
due to medical condition ataupun?
No, it was in the morning when I was about to go to work and I felt something strange. Rasa macam mungkin just gerakan hati seorang wanita or ibu you got something wrong with your kid or baby or your fetus. So I just walk in. There's no symptoms of apa sayang macam bleeding semua
Yes.
nothing. Then bila walk in, I just wait for my turn, everything scan, and then doctor said, I'm sorry, there's no heartbeat. Orang tak ada symptom tau. I tak
Just
jatuh.
terdapat rasa.
Yes.
I tak jatuh, tak apa. No bleeding at all. Then ya Allah, tersentak je kat situ. Tersentak
First
kat
child
situ.
kan?
First 2017, and that's where it was a sudden sayang after the
Sudden.
after the
like so
procedure.
fast lah.
Yeah, and I berhijrah.
Berhijrah. InsyaAllah.
Yeah. People who knew me lah, they knew me how I was last time when they saw me, they were surprised.
Zaman jahiliyah lah kan?
Yeah.
Faham.
Yeah, my husband was surprised. Like all my bad habits just automatically stop. I tak payah tunggu the time. Like bangunnya macam besoknya, I just wear hijab and then everything stop.
Wow.
Yeah, automatically.
But she also will ask me lah, say, yang is okay not if I wear hijab or what? I say up to you lah. Say I won't stop you lah. Lagipun ni kan ikut sunnah. Okay, pasal kita ikutkan kalau suami tak menggalakkan, kan ibaratkan kita pun nak menanggung dosa apa untuk ni, untuk suami isteri. So why not say if you want to go start, then you go ahead and start. I won't stop you lah. But as long as ikut ni je lah, ikut peraturan je lah, ikut peraturan je.
Right. So bila you dah jadi seorang ibu kepada anak-anak you, and then you already have your dah dapat
Training
kan for many years sebagai caretaker for your adik-beradik. Then pula you ada sekarang ni, you at that point in time were you already a caretaker for your grandmother? Or
During my late parents around still. So far alhamdulillah that time she's still well able to manage herself, because when I was in my teenage life, my grandmother pun jaga anak orang.
macam nanny gitu.
Nanny. So and that girl, she is the same age with my last brother.
Okay.
Yeah, 2003. So you just imagine having an extra baby at home with another baby, and then with another toddler.
You and your grandma ni lah work hand in hand lah gitu.
But tapi kita macam anak beranak, macam anak beranak macam mana ni orang cakap, love hate relationship.
Love hate.
Normal lah kan. Macam you know, dia penat woman. You see orang lama tau, dia struggle time kampung, and then penat mesti kena kat kita lah kan. Normal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also background information a little bit for the insiders. Nurashiqin and Jufri tinggal with your parents, right?
Yes,
The
we
same
used
house.
to. Yes.
Yeah, so that's why she was saying macam ada her own kids, and then the kids yang nenek dia jaga, and then like you know, this is a banyak orang lah kat dalam rumah tu.
Correct. Yes. It was only a small, humble home. It's just a 3-room flat in Yishun. Yeah, so you just imagine, I got 3 brothers. I got my both parents, I got my grandmother, and then both of us dah 8. And then continue lagi 2 kids, dah 10.
Belum tambah kucing lagi tau that time.
Yeah, we had cats, right?
Wait,
Dia
10
ada
people.
previously ada 2 kucing. Okay, 2 kucing. Tapi satu tu beranak pinak berjaya 4.
Oh wow.
4 boy. 4 part boy kucing.
Beranak pinak stop.
Then after that, jagalah diorang kan. Macam nak rak lah kadang pukul 1 pagi 2 pagi kadang diorang keluar rumah gerbang-gerbung lah kan. Pasal lah layankan.
Can you imagine 10 people in a 3-room flat?
Tapi one thing kalau I faham, kalau 10 people in the house memang selalunya is riuh rendah. Is it riuh rendah?
Yes, Alhamdulillah for that. Maria, the best part was kita punya knitted family when we were together lah.
Alhamdulillah. Tapi toilet selalu gaduh kan?
Oh, itu memang.
Tengok Jufri muka.
Itu memang. Kita tak nak mengaibkan, but if you guys see us, right, brothers.
Ada orang kat belakang tu. Siapa tu?
Siapa tu?
Oh, Naila, number 2.
Okay, so we know that this episode is sponsored by PPIS, right? And PPIS is all about inspiring women, strengthening families.
Yes.
So kita, as much as we want to inspire women, but we also have to appreciate our partners, our men, our husbands, right?
Appreciate.
Hey.
Goyang.
Yes. It is the support of the husband that the woman can be who she is, and vice versa.
Yes.
Right. So maybe kita boleh talk a little bit about the pengorbanan that you have done for your family.
Sebagai seorang suami, then moving forward to sebagai seorang bapa.
Okay.
A lot.
Pengorbanan sebagai suami is very hard lah. Okay. Yelah, kita nak kena jaga dengan kerja apa, jaga dengan anak semua, dengan isteri. So is for me macam everything macam tak cukup rehat lah semua. Very penat lah.
Kira hantar badan lah.
Hantar badan lah kira kan, just throw lah kira kan. So for me, no sacrifice, no victory. Just think that. For me, I will think like that. No sacrifice, victory.
Okay.
So kalau if let's say we don't have any sacrifice, how we want to strive for the family, for the victory for the family. Itu je saya fikir lah. Dan other than that, kadang jagalah jugalah untuk budak-budak, kadang dia pay hiccup semua, dia pay crankiness semua, everything. So for me, I just kadang pun ada jugalah, kadang dia pay stressful lah on myself lah to handle all things. Pasal apa? Masa datang pun tengah sekolah.
Okay.
Taking for my higher night tech. Midnight sekolah, lepas tu happen pula dia pun tengah kerja, kadang bit rush lah, lari dari sana lari sini, then pula kerja pula shift, working shift. Lagi tak jumpa lagi. Tak jumpa, no 8 jam je.
8 jam.
Working 8 hours, 8.25 hours. So kadang want to strive for the extra income for OT. So it's very hard for me like to juggle everything lah. Kadang pun just telan je lah. Telan.
Itu yang I always respect men yang going the extra mile lagi nak belajar. Then the thing that kita akan selalu dengar, kita telan je.
Yes.
Lelaki selalunya generally
simpan.
Dia selalu simpan daripada tak apa, I will take it. Biar aku yang penat, biar aku yang sakit, janji anak bini aku dapat makanan kat rumah.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct.
Yes, it's true.
I think out there macam ada 2 school of thoughts tau. Like some of us women will be like asyik kau kerja je asal you don't spend time with your kids and everything. But I think for Ashikin it's the other way around, right? So for your kids, how do you make them understand that this sacrifice that your husband is doing is out of love?
So far the kids are still young, so they don't really like complaining why daddy is not always there. For me, I'm always be his planner. Whatever events of school ada, I will try to manage him to come in. Yeah, because we got 2 kids back then, my first school together. Diorang sama tau, just different base aja. So you go like grandparents day ataupun mom father's day, I ask him you go here, I go there separately lah, because celebrate together on that day. So these are all the examples. But Alhamdulillah, he did.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
He makes time lah.
Yeah, he did. He made time. Penat tau. Dia penat. At some points, right, dia punya penat and I punya penat, because that time after just FYI, I actually resigned from my 8 years of corporate.
Oh, 8 years of corporate.
Yes.
When I got
married. Yeah. I grew from there. And I resigned because my helper went back home and never come back. Yeah. So
lari diri
not lari lah. Technically, I can't say dia lari. Dia because she did inform us lah in the last minute time. Yeah.
Okay,
but Alhamdulillah, I berhenti. Okay. So being a corporate woman and working moms, your life has been working. So when you duduk rumah, handle everything, you are gabrah. Because your anxiety of macam mana aku nak buat ni, mana aku nak buat ni, pagi buat apa, gini gitu. And you
It's
used
a
to be
new style of life.
You used to be outside already. Pagi pergi kerja, talk to your clients, talk to your customers and everything. But when it comes to at home, macam dinding aku je. You get what I mean, right? So that's where the both of our rumah tangga struggle a lot.
Okay.
The challenge comes in, and then on top of it, with my late mom diagnosed, and then dia tiba-tiba accident, and then my brother was hospital,
Oh my gosh.
and then our 2 kids was hospital.
Allah Akbar.
All this happened.
And that happened after
One after another.
Yes, after I resigned.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, benda-benda yang you sebut tu semua perlukan wang ringgit lah kan.
Yes, saya.
So, bila dah berhenti kerja
Yes,
tu.
saya. Correct. Because 2 incomes kan assisting each other, betul lah. So when one income drop, another one macam mana? Tak sustain.
So that's where you
Refinance back and everything, right? Bila dia accident tu lagi struggle. You know why? In corporate life or corporate punya policy, if you have a light duty because due to what reasons, right? Your allowance and OT semua
stop.
yes.
Dapat basic je lah.
Yeah, basic je.
Berat.
Berat. That's why very struggle.
It was 3 months sayang.
3
3
months.
months.
Sebab basic je. And then you pula tak bekerja.
Yeah, my savings.
Oh my God, how did you guys manage during
We
that
have
time?
to lah. We have to manage like whatever we can macam.
We can cut down. Is it?
Yeah, cut down. Have to cut down.
But
But
cut perut.
even though so like this, you know what's much more lagi miracle tak? Allah tunjukkan jalan dengan mudahnya. Kita asyik fikir overthinking duit macam mana, anak punya insurans macam mana, anak punya school fees macam mana. Tapi Allah permudahkan. Rezeki tu ada. Itu yang orang kata macam kau nak takut buat apa? Memang ni ujian kau. You just go with it lah, go with the flow. Itu aja, jangan overthink. But that is normal as human, you know. Kita manusia.
Risaulah.
Yeah, because nobody is perfect in this world, right? Yeah, so that's how we actually learn from there lah. We keep on telling each other, yes, both of us tired and all. This is normal. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I think
Boleh juga
we
sikit.
are still, alhamdulillah lah. Kita punya ujian is something else, right? But I think if we were to be in the same position, wah, the level of kesabaran itu is
Dah over.
maha sabar lah.
Allah
Susah.
uji. Betul.
Sometimes kadang kesabaran tu kadang susah nak kontrol.
Betul.
Kadang orang kata apa, sabar tu satu lah iman kan. So sometimes tu kita dah macam terlalu dah
limit lah.
Dah limit lah kira kan. Dah kira above the head level lah kira kan. Dah boiling boiling point lah kira kan. So kalau ikutkan macam yalah, people say as for me just walaupun marah macam mana, tapi just masih juga macam go to work, do this, do that, do this, do that.
Itu adalah tanggungjawab yang
Yes, tanggungjawab. For me, responsibility must be there lah in myself lah as my principal. So kalau let's say kalau I don't have that principle, macam mana saya nak teruskan dalam ni family. So sometimes kadang marah. Saya tell macam bising dengan dia. Saya cakap just quiet lah.
Yeah.
You just keep quietly. That's all.
Correct.
Whatever update, just keep quietly.
Right.
Okay.
So we always have this deal. Satu bising diam.
Dia ada diam.
Kalau dua dah start bising because kita dua sulung.
Sulung lah.
You know what I mean? Sulung tau ni.
Macam
Sulung
ibarat
dengan bongsu kan.
sebagai supervisor ke supervisor.
Karakteristik
Bergaduh lah.
sama.
Supervisor lah kira kan.
Supervisor.
Bagus analogi tu.
One man and one woman.
supervisor.
Woman strategic macam gini, man strategic
lain.
macam gini. It's different. So when we both start to argue, I told him, you get out from the house. He will.
Just to
Because
cool
that is
down lah.
that is the only time we will cool down.
Bukan untuk melarikan diri, but untuk just to
Lebih
calm
baik
yourself
untuk
down.
Correct.
diam lah.
Yeah, because that's also the one of those apa nama dia key takeaways that we went to.
Correct.
You bila tengah bertekak tu, kalau dua-dua dah tengah berbual, tak ada orang yang akan pasang telinga.
Exactly.
Yes.
Then tak ada orang akan dengar.
Yang akan pasang telinga apa tau? Syaitan.
Betul.
Betul.
Dia bising-bising.
Boleh lagi. Bagus lah.
Tinggikan suara.
Lagi. Bagus tu lah.
Gaduh.
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
So but what I would like to say is that despite kita tak tahu apa yang you guys had to go through in depth, but apa yang you dah bentangkan kepada kita is that despite your the cabaran that you face, despite all the patience yang you kena betul-betul tahan all that, alhamdulillah, I think I would say that with your girls tadi kan, I nampak macam they are very happy, they are very jovial tau.
Yeah.
So boleh nampak that dynamics is there. Korang you learn how to handle the situations of your marriage dulu, and then you allow yourself to be better as parents and as husband and wife.
Correct. True.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And also through all of this struggle, macam it doesn't end there.
Of course.
Because what happened,
marriage is every year,
yeah.
Sampai you tutup mata. Yeah.
Tutup mata bangun tu one night je.
I mean like when it's time for you
Yes,
lah.
bila kita
Maaf.
Ni I punya dad jokes lah.
Jom bapa-bapa.
Betul.
Pasal nak sangat jadi bapa kan.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. Itu rezeki korang kan.
InsyaAllah. Amin.
Doakan yang terbaik lah.
Amin.
So last year, something I would say life-changing happened to you, and of course it affected your marriage, right?
Correct.
It ada kena mengena dengan parents lah, the loss of your parents.
Correct.
So maybe you can share a little bit about that.
Okay. So in July 23rd sayang. Roughly there lah. Around that period of time, my mom started from demam. So dia dah demam 2-3 kali. She went for check up kat GP dengan Poli. She was just diagnosed as UTI aja.
UTI.
Yeah, so demam.
Urinary tract
Correct.
infection.
Yeah, so because my both parents, diorang ada kedai sendiri kan, kedai makan. So they had in Changi before. So my mum satu hari, not Changi. Changi dah tutup. They had another outlet kat Pioneer. So one day tu, Pioneer tu berbuka One day tu bila suddenly my mum cakap to my arwah father that perut dia terlalu sakit. Dah tak boleh angkat. And that was the first time yang she rushed to A&E after tutup kedai. My dad hantar my mum. That's where it's all started. Kita dapat tahu dia warded. The next day emergency operation tiba-tiba.
From a UTI to kena emergency op.
Tiba-tiba.
Okay.
Because they found a big mass in her colon, the big intestine. So bila the operation takes about more than 3-4 hours now. Because my thinking was just perut. Macam sakit perut ke appendix gitu tau. Then up to 6 hours plus. Ni apa pasal tak keluar-keluar. Risau lah kat rumah ni. Risau. Then I Google lah. Kita perempuan normal.
Of course.
Google. Nak tahu apa cerita. Keluar pergi ICU. My mum dah explain. Doktor cakap nothing to worry. The mass is taken out. We taken out just in case if there's cancerous or what. Tapi belum diagnose. Then fast forward after 1 week plus or 2 weeks, bila dapat results, then we got to know it's already stage 4, colon cancer stage 4. Yeah, so she did went for chemo, but only 2 times. The first chemo was success, second chemo was a success, but going to the third chemo, which was after 2 weeks gap of the second chemo, she fall sick. The whole night she muntah-muntah. Because in the medical term for chemo side, right, the side effect is muntah-muntah. If you vomited more than 2 to 3 times, then that is not normal. I told my mom the night before, if anything happens, please call kakak. Because the vehicle was with me. My father vehicle was with me. I will just come down. But she never called me. She only told me the next day, when is the day that she supposed to go for her third chemo. I pula apa cerita kan, sebagai seorang anak mestilah gabra kan. So I called the nurse, the emergency nurse hotline for assistance first. Then she told me everything. I conference 3 conference. I in the middle, explain and all. Then the nurse said, ma'am, please bring your mother to A&E now. Ini dah serious ni. Ma, you just hold on, I'm on the way. My kids were in the school, right? My baby were with me. The only person that I can fast macam cepat kan is my sister-in-law, adik dia, number 3. Paling dekat because we stay near Serangoon and Sengkang. So I sent my baby there, and then I fetched my mom and sent my mom. Warded again. After 2 to 3 days, doctor called me. Hi, Nora, we need a family conference. Family conference, benda tak baik.
Bad news lah.
So do you need all my family if can and possible? Lagi tak baik ni.
All family dia minta.
Yes. I called my brothers. I called my arwah father. My arwah father was about to go to work that time in the morning. Then when I call over them and everything, kita masuklah family conference with my mum. My mindset automatically, memang benda tak baik. But everyone is trying to be positive lah. Doktor berbual, hi gini and everything. This is to inform all of you that her time will only up to a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Then I was like, how many weeks? 3 months? 6 months? Less than that. How would you feel? Kita sebagai anak-anak seorang ayah yang membesarkan kita. That was the first time everyone see our late father cry.
First time.
My late father was a prison officer. He retired from SPS. Everyone will see him like, karangnya muka bapa kau. But when you see your late father cry because of the lovely wife, kita anak-anak sedih tu, kesian kan. Because we knew that seorang ayah tu akan kehilangan seorang isteri. And we as anak-anak akan kehilangan seorang ibu. My adik yang last, number 4, very rapat. Anak paling manja lah, bungsu kan. Kita ni semua tahu dia pun, orang ni macam mana. Dia terus nangis. And nangis is very nangis.
Meraung gitu.
Me and my second brother, because we consider has quite near lah. We both pakai mask, we tahan air mata. My third brother, dia memang tak nampak dia punya marah, tak pernah nampak dia punya sedih. Dia chill, dia diam. Tapi dalam hati tu, Allah je tahu.
Betul.
Yeah, that was that moment lah. It's when everyone like, I think it's time for us to just spend our whole time just for her. We were just focusing on her, that we also terlupa about our late father. Like what is he, perasaan dia. But then knowing father, seorang lelaki, seorang khalifah, and they won't share. I'm not saying all father, but my father, he won't share. Dia akan cuma share yang anak mana yang dia rasa dia nak lepaskan perasaan tu, which is my third brother. My third brother was close with him.
Yang dua-dua yang simpan emosi orang.
Yes, yeah. Number 3 and number 1. Yeah.
Pak mak, cerita-cerita pasal mak ni semua
Gak bisa.
susah tadi.
I know you are very close with your mother.
Yes. The thought of her leaving, I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody will be ready for this.
Yes.
Nobody.
So bila dia nampak all that kan, and you know doktor cakap in a few weeks time arwah mak akan meninggal. So how do you then prepare yourself for that situation? Because like you mentioned tadi, kita tak akan be prepared for this kind of moment. Pasal walaupun kita tahu yes mati itu pasti, but we memang sebagai seorang manusia kita tak boleh, kalau boleh nak lama-lamakan kan.
Dah overcome lah.
Yeah. So macam mana tu you handle your emotions for that period of time?
At home aja. In front of my siblings, saya tak nangis. Yeah, that moment in the room lah. I tak nangis langsung pun. Even my mother. So the spirit of my mom, strong mom, it's where I get it from. Yeah. So bila kat rumah je baru I nangis. Bila I was alone, when my husband wasn't around, I was alone. That's why I cried. I cried on sejadah. I cried when I was like googling and then duduk termenung, because that's when I was like macam mana aku nak settle nak kena gini-gini, struggling. And FYI, because in my family, only me and my father and my husband only have driving license.
Right.
Yeah, so my husband's working. I tak nak dia to be involved much, because knowing he is busy and I just don't want to burden him anymore. Dia dah lah sacrifice everything, and kita tak ada helper lagi and all. So I try to just use my strength yang I ada, and mungkin ini sebab kenapa I just resign from work. Rupanya Allah nak kasih hikmah yang macam ni.
Right.
Yeah.
So, dia
It's
dah
not easy
tahu
lah.
kan. And then bila Jufri pula you dapat tahu daripada Nurashiqin pasal the condition of lagi beberapa minggu, you are already busy dengan kerja kan, you were kerja dengan studies and all that.
Yes, he was still studying back then. Yes,
That time
correct.
pun tengah fikir okay lah.
Last semester sayang.
My last semester I was taking two courses.
Yeah.
On the straight go 1 week 4 days.
Yeah.
Ui.
So
Yes.
I was very very hectic, very penat. So jadi macam mana dengan kerja, then after that I change shift with my colleagues untuk just for attend for my classes.
Yeah.
Right.
So jadi macam everything very
One
huru-hara lah.
Nak kata you punya rest period pun I think
Very sleep.
Oh,
very sleep.
Rarely both of us during that
sleep.
moment.
faham.
Yeah.
Kadang dapat 2 jam, 3 jam. The less, not more, kalau paling banyak pun dapat 4 jam.
Faham.
4 jam. Tu pun tahan mata. Sampai kat kerja pun pernah bilang, kadang kau kerja kata, saya kau okey ke tak? Saya okey lah. Aku penat je lah.
Cakap okey je lah.
Dah okey je lah.
So bila you know yang your wife ni memang rapat dengan maknya. So bila you kena kerja, you kena belajar and all that, how then sebagai seorang suami jadi your wife punya support system? Pasal I would assume that this period ni lah isteri kita yang walaupun kita nampak kuat, dia akan rasa kelemahan juga.
Yes, correct. Sometimes also ada hiccup jugalah.
Yeah.
In the relationship.
True.
Okay.
Sometimes kita ada miscommunication, disagreement.
Lagi dah penat lagi kan?
Lagi
yes,
penat.
correct.
Betul. Sometimes when try to let her to calm down, she hardly to calm down.
Yeah.
So just macam try to explain to her. So jadi macam whatever what I suggest macam dah tak pakai lagi kan.
Yes.
So jadi macam I cannot say anymore lah. Just okay lah. Just
dah emosi
just
lah.
sometimes also
Emosi.
I myself become stressed. Betul, seriously. Sometimes macam fikir-fikir macam mana aku nak selesaikan this solution ni.
It's like when people see me, I'm strong in the outside. But when it comes to home, only husband and the the walls
The
knows
four
what
walls
is.
tahulah.
Tu je.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes also nak to try to tackle her in a way macam tak apa, relax. Bilang tak apa, sabar. Ini ujian. Kadang sometimes also not just for you but for me also.
Yes.
Say, if you think that this one is your family, not my family, remember I'm the in-law. Better whatever what your family is my family already.
Yes,
So
correct.
I have to my responsibility indeed not just for you, but for the whole family.
Right.
Even for my family and her family.
Right.
Apa-apa terjadi pun I need to step in. Regardless of what. No.
Yeah. Lagi isteri adalah tanggungjawab suami kan?
Yalah, tanggungjawab. Pasal apa is if yalah, kalau orang kata apa dalam Islam, once is kalau isteri tu dah kahwin, dia bertanggungjawab dengan apa mak bapak dah tak ada. Suami bertanggungjawab. So yalah, kalau macam mana pun kita renggangkan. For me I just renggangkan that her responsibility on family ada jugalah.
Yes, correct.
And spend time.
That is,
spend time.
I am really blessed. Syukur Alhamdulillah. Because I'm not saying I just tebahkan in general. Some couples have, you can't be too much to your family because you are my wife. You have to listen to me. No, Alhamdulillah, my husband, walaupun macam mana we always have that arguments, he is still there to support me. Sometimes as woman, as wife, kita tak nampak, we overlook that because why? Too much in us, right?
Yeah.
Emotional and everything. Woman, normal, hormones.
Yeah.
Kita terima
Tiga anak tu kasih
Papa mana dia.
which is true. Yeah, which is true lah kan. But again, as a wife and a woman, we always have to appreciate men by just giving them back the love. Itu je.
Thank you. Giving a
Exactly.
hug.
Yeah, correct. That's what they actually want. Yeah, attention lah. Like how we want is the same. Yang
Betul.
Yeah.
Kadang kita tahu juga.
Yeah, it's normal lah. Couple mana, rumah tangga mana tak ada hiccups, right?
Yep.
Yeah, correct.
Yalah,
It's how we actually, try to build it back.
Yeah.
As much as we can. You see?
Pasal
Yeah.
memang punya cabaran dia, it comes in many different
Exactly.
forms.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, talking about cabaran tu.
I want to share
yes,
something.
yes.
We also had something similar, but it was just macam a scare lah, a health scare for my mother. So during that time, everything was very uncertain. Everything macam I felt anxiety, fear, and like macam berkecamuk, like
Yes.
Dia tiba-tiba
something-
menangis.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
It's something that you cannot control, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel so helpless. But then there is only macam a health scare, In the end, Alhamdulillah, my mother
Pulih.
macam tak apa-apa lah, pulih lah,
Yep.
pulih. But this one in your position ni, doktor dah cakap you only have a few weeks left. And then like, do you remember the last few moments
Oh yes.
that you
Okay.
spent with her?
Technically, for those, I think most patients have gone through this lah. Especially those, we call it the end stage life patients.
Yep.
Okay, they will have this ACP. ACP is advanced care planning from the hospital itself. So they will have what's it called the organization team from social worker to step in on your last moment or last wish.
Right.
So in can I just say the hospital name?
Boleh.
Can I? Kutipot, because we stay in Yishun.
Yeah,
but then
dekat lah.
yeah. Okay, Kutipot Hospital, they have this team and they have Ambulance Wish Singapore, AWS organization for my mum. Yeah, so my mum last wish was to actually celebrate her time with the whole family in a chalet. Okay, with doa selamat and jemaah. Because my father's side, very religious family, Alhamdulillah. So every time kalau ada gathering mesti doa selamat, mesti jemaah, normal lah kan, macam tu. So that was the moment that I also had taken the chance to share with the AWS team that I want to have a portrait or landscape photo together wearing our graduation gown. Yeah, my brothers, myself and my husband. Because that moment, it was in October 27, I remember last year, and my husband pun dah habis high NATEC, graduated
High NATEC lah, pakai gaun lah.
Yeah, and he had that moment for the first time also. Yeah, wearing the gown. So I didn't expect that moment was also my father's moment. Last time lah, macam gathering together for my father. Yeah.
Okay, maybe you can share a bit more about what happened then, macam because kalau korang dengar in the first part tadi, you know, Shikin went through maknya, lepas tu bapaknya, and then
mother-in-law
pula.
Yes,
So and the time frame agak rapat
Yes.
Rapat,
terlalu dekat.
Terlalu dekat.
ya.
Allahu Akbar. Okay, 27 October we had our chalet gathering. My dad during that point of period of time memang dia tengah sakit, demam. Demam dia every petang. And it will hit to 40, 41.
Tinggi tu.
Then baik balik
Yes, correct.
the next day. But being old people, not saying old lah, he's not really that old though. In 60s lah he.
60s, okay.
Sorry, aku semarang aja.
No.
57 years old.
Late 50s.
Yeah,
Late 50s,
late 50s. Okay. Dia tak nak pergi doktor. Dia pergi doktor dekat GP aja, makan ubat and everything. But it actually prolonged for nearly a month saya. Nearly.
For a month, on off.
Yes.
On off nearly a month. No lah, I think nearly 2 weeks first lah. Okay, around there lah.
2 to 3 weeks.
Because lama lah. Okay, lama lah juga.
Yeah.
So I sent him to A&E on the 31st of October. That was the first time in his life they admitted. Okay. Yeah. So walk in as per usual. I hantar dia. Ni lagi kelakar. Kat rumah Yishun tu, I was with my kids and my third brother, my grandmother and my mum. So my dad nak pergi, my dad selalu pergi mana-mana mesti bawa my adik nombor 3. Diorang rapat. So nak pergi hospital tu yang paling kelakarnya, my father mati-mati suruh I hantar pergi hospital. Tapi bawa adik nombor 3. Lepas tu dia cakap, tak apalah, kasih budak-budak kat rumah sekejap je, kau hantar lepas tu balik lah. Dia gitu. But why are you troubling? Why are you troubling so much whereby Syafiq just be at home, I just go lah. Kan? Dia macam tak biasa tau, anak perempuan, anak lelaki juga. And then I just send habis Syafiq cakap, tak apa, pergilah dengan kakak je, tak apa orang stay kat rumah. So hantar dia dan register everything. I talk to him and everything. Fast forward on the 2nd of November, it was my husband's birthday.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a surprise birthday with our we actually memang minat motor. We have a motoring team.
Okay.
I want to shout out Profesi Nongkong.
Let's go.
Ni dia. Logo dia.
Nice.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So I had this surprise gathering for him. But before that happened, I actually went down to Sheng to buy barang-barang untuk masakan dia. That's where the doctor called me. You see, perjalanan I walaupun struggle, right? Tapi Allah sentiasa pemudahkan. Why? Because when I was outside Sheng, the doctor called me. I tak boleh nangis depan orang ramai apa? Betul tak?
So dia fikir kenapa dia
exactly kan? Betul tak Allah jalankan tu? So Allah tak nak stresskan lagi kan? Then the doctor called me on behalf of my father, right? Is this Nurashiqin and that? He said yes, what happened, everything. The doctor tak explain kat I penuh but when the doctor told me that there is a tumor, no, it's not the tumor, mass. They use this term, mass found. Straight away I cakap dengan dia, doctor, I'm so sorry to cut you off. But based on your experience on medical term, what did you see? And then just tell me what stage. Kira dah, mind ni dah
your mum
yes. Kira mind dah lock tau macam tu. I'm sorry to say, this is 95% cancer stage 4.
Sama juga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stage 4 juga.
But they can't confirm what kind of cancer yet. Say they still have to,
To do a research for this.
More
what's the diagnosis lah.
Yeah, I was on the phone. I macam doktor gini, okay Nora, just take some time to breathe. Some time to breathe. Breathe lah. Like this is the same thing. Ya, itu berbual Melayu pun menggigil ni.
Dah tak boleh berbual
macam
lah.
still recalling back right. Yeah, so after doctor has explained and everything, we hang up the call. So the first person I always called was my uncle, my brother punya fourth brother. Okay, just to share, my father tu adik-beradik dia 4 orang.
Okay.
Semua boys.
Okay.
He and the last brother 10 years different. Yeah. Okay, so I macam rasa selesa nak berbual my last uncle because he macam anggapkan kita bukan sebagai anak ke apa tak. Macam member. Boleh berbual macam members.
Uncle muda.
So I'm used to him. So when I call him, I explain to him and everything. I macam told him and then he said sabar and all macam biasa. I was a bit overwhelmed lah.
Of course.
Not a bit, terlalu overwhelmed. Terlalu overwhelmed. And then I told him, macam ni tengok, habis mama baru kena gini. I'm going to lose both parents at the same time. You know that feeling,
Dah kecamuk juga lah.
Dah remuk habis everything. Then that's where when I nak naik kan, I macam sabar Shikin, Allah uji. Sebab Allah sayang. Allah uji manusia tak lebih dari kemampuan dia.
Betul.
Ya, kau kena banyak sabar ni ujian kau ni. Kau nak kena iman kau nak kena kuat ni. Kau nak kena ingat that kalau kau pass this test 100%, nanti dia kasih kau reward tau. So it's either kau nak believe it or you just give up. Itu aja. That's where I start to relax myself lah. But walau macam mana pun we go through relax tu, perasaan sedih tu sentiasa ada.
Of course.
Because the time is clicking, You tidur, you akan bangun tersedak. How's my parents? You get what I mean? You akan sentiasa terfikir macam sampai tak Ramadan. You get what I mean? Macam tu lah.
At this point in time, both your parents were at home.
Okay, ni best. Dua-dua dengan permudahnya, dengan whatever struggle, like I said earlier, Allah permudahkan. Dua-dua boleh sama-sama masuk hospital.
Allah, senyum.
Admitted together.
Tak boleh in the same room lah.
Correct.
Assessing lah.
Arwah papa on the 31st October
Yes.
Okay. Then bila mama masuk first around that time also together.
Similar jugalah.
Similar. For 2 times. Yeah. Bila both discharged at home, and then when I got to know all the paperwork, right, the documents, I see, alamak, this whole week I have to go this hospital. Take turns. Saya tengah fikir macam siapa nak pergi jaga ni. Saya tengah fikir gitu because my 2 brothers, the last 2 tengah NS. The second one sole breadwinner. Kerja shift sama, SMRT juga. Okay. So I'm the only one yang available. Okay. That's where the planning, the strategy of woman, you see.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, like that. But then again, kau kena relax. Allah said, right? Kau kena relax. Aku pemudahkan. Rupanya Allah nak satukan dua orang masuk hospital together. The night before, I can't remember the date, but I remember that moment. The night before, my mum, astaghfirullahalazim, tiba-tiba suddenly she had cardiac arrest symptoms. That cardiac arrest symptoms punyalah terkejut. My brother was there. My third brother was there. Punyalah terkejut sampaikan my father kat beside both, because my father and my mum dah macam bedridden now, half bedridden, pasal dah lembek kan badan. My father kat sebelah macam, I recorded everything. Papa dah tak boleh, kesian. It's very very sedih. Papa tak boleh tengok mama macam ni. Tak mula, Papa tak boleh. Dia nangis macam, my mother dah macam gitu. Cakap, mama ngucap, mama ingat asyhadu an la ilaha illallah. That moment. And at the same time, I called ambulance and all, telling them, can you guys come over? I told my mama, relax, sabar. Bila ambulance came and fetch her in, my father dah macam, tak boleh, mama, Papa tak boleh, just cannot, because diorang sebelah-sebelah pegang tangan kan. Papa dah tak boleh sangat. Papa sabar, you need to be strong. I don't cry lah in front of him, right? You need to be strong. You are the husband. She still needs you. So you have to be strong. Cakap, astaghfirullahaladzim. Gitu je lah. Yeah. And then the next day, my father nak kena pergi Tan Tock Seng for follow up check up. Bila dah sampai Tan Tock Seng, I dengan my brother lah, third one, sampai Tan Tock Seng. My father ni bila dia sakit tu, pasal dia pun ada kidney infection tau. So that kidney infection, after dia punya infection was flushed out, it was actually getting worse. For your info, the first admissions lah. Then my father ni bila dah operation semua, dia makin lembek and badan dia tak boleh sit up too long. Or probably just he just needs to lay down all the way. So bila dah sampai tak tonsing tu, I thought dia macam daddy macam papa, you don't like lazy. Tak kakak, papa paling sakit ni. But we don't know how he felt, right? Macam sakit dia. Bila dah sampai, doktor check everything. Terus doktor cakap, why got nadi infection spread. Dia punya blood test tinggi kat dia punya lung semua. Tinggi.
Dah spread semua.
Terlalu tinggi. And it's already like danger zone. Yeah. And then yang miracle-nya, the chemo doctor kat Tan Tock Seng is actually betul. Was actually my mom's punya chemo doctor.
Sama doktor.
Sama. When I masuk, I remember lagi that doctor cakap, my mom, I bilang surgery, I cakap, my mom also in the hospital right now for whatever reason. What's your mom's name? Anita. No wonder lah dia gitu, because she see me familiar. Yeah, I say, are you doctor? Yes. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect. Macam terkejut lah, both of them.
Same patient.
Yeah, yes. Okay, never mind. So macam special case already. Pasal dua-dua apa, patient sama. Then I told the doctor, can we just transfer him to KTPH instead because it's very near and all. Okay, can. I bring my yang kelakarnya, I dah sampai Kutepa with my brother A&E. Masuk kat admission ward. My mum kan yesterday, right? Bila nak angkat, my mum still inside the observation ward.
Wow,
Lama. I jumpa my mum first. Opposite my father. Hi father.
Oh my gosh. Dia macam tak boleh terpisah jugalah.
Yalah.
Mungkin kadang-kadang I fikir there are certain macam my arwah atuk dan nenek bila arwah nenek meninggal, then arwah atuk terus ever since then terus dia macam start to hilang apa nama dia? Dementia start to after meninggal. Then sampai setahun baru dia pula meninggal. Dan macam kadang-kadang orang tua punya love which is ada beza tau dengan zaman sekarang ni.
Yes. Yeah.
And then
we were talking, right, Farah?
Yeah. Dia macam no matter what, diorang tak boleh jauh daripada each other.
Correct.
Yes.
And then
Even though dia gaduh macam nak rak pun, macam sayang tu masih
Correct.
kuat.
Like my arwah atuk arwah atuk
Yes,
satu.
arwah
Dengan
atuk
my nenek. But he go first. My nenek masih sekarang I think about
Alhamdulillah. 90s
90s lah.
Alhamdulillah.
90s lah. So like pasal her nenek saudara pernah kerja kat airport. My atuk pun pernah, dengan nenek pernah kerja kat airport.
wah.
So
Belangkas.
when she got to know that she work with my arwah atuk dengan nenek, they say, this one your atuk and nenek? I said, yeah, my atuk and nenek. Yeah, they everywhere go pergi makan sama-sama, buat kerja sama-sama, pergi mana sama-sama without kan mana-mana lah kira kan must be stick together, mesti nak kena camping together lah. That's it.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. I mean memang lain lah.
Lain.
Kita tak tahu
Yeah.
Walaupun kita nak kata sekarang kita kena kerja lah things like that. Pasal memang hidup kat Singapura ni, kalau kita tak diberi duit silver spoon in the mouth, kita di apa nama dia, duit keturunan yang tinggi banyak ke apa, memang kita akan kena kerja.
Yes.
Kita kena kerja tu kadang-kadang kita akan terpisah for a long period of time dengan family members.
Oh, tapi bila when you were at the hospital and then you see your father reacting like that, cakap papa tak boleh. To me, right, if I see my own parents, macam I cannot. They are being separated. Macam macam I tak boleh. I cannot imagine the feeling. Macam I'm sad for myself because like you said, I'm losing my mother. But at the same time, the pain that I feel for my father of him losing the wife also, right?
Kita sebagai seorang suami, kalau kita terfikir pasal hilang isteri, rabak rabak
Mak siapa ni? Aku nak tidur dengan siapa ni?
Mungkin kita I mean this is sebagai peringatan jugalah. I think for all of us yang muda-muda ke yang baru kahwin, bila kita dah sayang seseorang tu, and then there will come a point of time kita terfikir juga, me and my wife, kita macam pernah berbual, and then we put ourselves in a situation, kalau seandainya one of us hilang, go first, apa perasaan? Dua menangis. Berbual aja kot.
Dia marah dulu je. Stop it lah.
Itu normal. Itu normal.
Jangan berbual mepek lah.
Itu normal.
But itu adalah the fact, ajal tu ada dalam tangan Tuhan.
Correct.
So we never know.
Kita merancang, dia menentukan.
Betul.
So apa-apa yang dia menentukan, dia nak kita tahu apa. Kita nak kena berusaha. Usahakan apa-apa pun, can maybe sometimes people say destiny can maybe change. But if we don't berusaha pun, kadang sometimes also it will really stick. So we cannot avoid from it. So orang kata lain obat penyakit semua kita boleh berubat, tapi mati je tak berubat.
Okay. So before we go to how you process your grief and everything, right? I would like you to share a little bit more about the love story lah of your husband.
My parents?
Of your parents, correct.
Parents. Because macam tadi kita kata diorang rapat, they
correct.
cannot be separated.
Correct.
Like that. So I think we want to know what is that source of love yang dia had sampai ke tua kelak lah. So kita pun nak juga kan, dah sampai kita tua sama-sama dengan isteri kan.
They were first love. Since like we during the meeting time, PPVI, Pasir Panjang Vocational Institute.
Yes.
Hello auntie uncle if you are watching. I'm the daughter. Okay, my mom was 17. 17? Around that age lah. Because my mom and my dad is 4 years different. Okay, my mom punya background story about her family was that she grew up with a single mother figure. Okay. My grandmother dengan Allahualam husband dia hidup ke tidak lah bercerai pasak. I don't know what is it was pasak. I don't know lah zaman dulu.
Pasak.
Yeah, whereby after more than 3 months we just go court and then witness with your whatever uncles and everything, your wakil or what, and that's it, cerai. Yeah, so and my arwah mother adik-beradik 2 perempuan, which is 2 years different. Yeah, so only 3 and then my late moyang, which is my momnya late grandmother, dorang they have been all together.
So no macam father figure lah.
My grandmother was the only person on sole breadwinner yang membesarkan two of them until my late aunt passed away first. She was diagnosed in leukemia. Allahualam. But at the age of 8 years old, she survived until she's 13. That's where my mom and my grandmother were together. Sampai kan met my father, and that's where their love starts. Yeah, what I known from all the schoolmates, right, when they told me, mak bapak kau ni kan macam belangkas kesana ke sini, which is true. Because even though my father dulu memang mana-mana my mom pergi akan fetch her. My dad driving, right? Okay, mama balik kau apa? Kau 2 pagi macam, because my mom dulu kerja spa masseur. She's a masseur therapist. In Siglap Road lah, and banyak-banyak tempat juga. But Siglap Road was the longest place she worked with. That tempat tutup pukul 2 pagi. So even though my father punya penat macam mana, dia night shift ke apa, dia balik semua everything, dia tetap akan ambil my mom. Yeah. Pergi mana? Yeah, so it's just like dorang belangkas. Terlalu belangkas. Walaupun my arwah father tak pernah maybe wanted to give her more than what she wants lah. Okay, but I believe the love that he had for her, that's the reason why both of them were still together. You see,
boleh belangkas sampai tua.
Sampai belangkas. Boleh pula sakit sama-sama, masuk hospital sama-sama.
Until the end.
Exactly. Yeah. But
sometimes orang pergi road trip ke, pergi mana-mana, pergi overseas kan, dan drive kereta, always to be together.
Ya,
dua je.
Yes.
Pernah. 2 orang pun pernah. Ya.
Sometimes pergi Malaysia nak pergi repair kereta ni, sama-sama 2 orang, tetap 2 orang.
Tahunya ni bawa members kan, ni bawa isteri.
Bawa isteri. Dia macam tak boleh, tak ada.
Yes.
InsyaAllah.
This is the kind of marriage that a lot of us aspire to have.
Yes.
InsyaAllah.
Yes, it's like seeing them like I anak pertama, I see their struggle, you see. Macam dulu-dulu kan macam sampai lampu tak terbayar, you see kan. Air tak ada macam tu.
Ada jugalah.
Ada juga, they were still together. Then I was wondering macam mana diorang go through all this. Rupanya when we got married, now we understand, you see. Yeah. So this was how lah we inspired them. I mean, they inspired us lah.
Yeah, masya-Allah.
Yeah.
Apa? Sabar.
I nak cakap. Saya cakap.
I remember already.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nurashiqin actually brought something very special. I think I
sentimental.
Sentimental, romantic. From
my late father.
Yeah, look at how big it is.
Nampak tak?
It's a love.
Oh my god, besar daripada muka I. I just realised.
Besar.
Oh yeah,
look
besar.
At that.
So this is
this is actually first love card from my dad to my late mom. From both of it's actually a Valentine's Day.
Handwriting dia cantik.
Very.
Wow.
Yeah,
ya Allah, your beloved husband. Oh my god. Aku nak nangis.
Okay, so I just bacakan apa
please.
dia taruh sini. Okay, this card to be kept by us for as long as we lived and to be read by our children and grandchildren, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
To my lovely wife Anita, God's willing, there's no barrier between us, only death will do us apart. Your beloved husband.
Oh, aku nak nangis.
1991 February 14, and I was swimming in her tummy.
1991, I was born.
Yeah,
I was 1 month old.
Yeah, I was born in September. Yeah, so
I cannot that last line.
Yeah.
No barrier between us, only
Kan?
death will do us apart.
Masya Allah. Subhanallah.
So how strong the love is? This is the proof of it.
Dia simpan dah
Dia simpan.
34 tahun dia simpan.
Yes,
Our
correct.
age,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Masya Allah.
Masya Allah.
And English speaking juga.
Yes.
So this
Masya
one you
Allah.
also want to keep it for your daughters
pasal
as well.
dah
lah.
tulis kan
Yes.
for your grandchildren.
Sampai kan? InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah lebih daripada grandchildren.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
So this podcast, why I wanted to share this story is for our girls. Right?
for our kids.
When you girls grow up, just remember this story lah about how strong your grandparents used to love you guys, because you guys were their favorites and kesayangan lah, permata hati. Because knowing my mom tak ada adik-beradik, my father semua ada lelaki, so when they knew that diorang ada grandchildren semua perempuan, princesses, they were so happy. Alhamdulillah, kita kurniakan dorang zuriat yang cantik-cantik, alhamdulillah. Sempat dorang dukung, sempat dorang sayang, sempat dorang peluk cium. Sempat merasa
main dapat jaga semua. I feel appreciate with my late mother-in-law and also father-in-law lah, because of without them I'm not will be ever try to achieve to success for my family also.
Yes.
So I really appreciate lah, and also really sometimes also bila orang tak ada, sometimes also like macam dorang punya voice tu is like keep playing on my mind. Even my arwah papa also said like kadang teringat
yang and we both cried.
Serious. I sometimes I cry myself.
He cried and then macam jangan nangis, saya nangis. Yeah.
Jangan you nangis, I pun nak nangis.
When he nazak that time, he nazak also I said to him lah, say
dekat kedai kan?
Mana?
Yang time dia punya last moment.
Last moment. Yes.
Oh yeah, that
last moment tu dah I say to papa lah, say apa, minta maaf. Sekiranya saya ni seorang menantu yang tak apa tu, tak sempurna macam mana pun, saya minta maaf lah banyak-banyak. Saya kalau boleh nak terbaik lah untuk ni keluarga dan keluarga saya dan semualah, untuk keluarga saya yang sebelum tu. Saya harap apa maafkan saya lah, tu je lah. Tu je lah. Sampai tu saya pun berair jugalah, berlindung juga air mata lah. I really cried. Seriously, I really cried. Because whatever your sacrifices, whatever you try to achieve for the best for this family, and aside for my family also, and for your grandchildren, I really terima kasih lah, banyak-banyak lah. They want to say thank you lah, but
nangis.
Dia lah
nangis.
Not able to salah, not able to say lah, but tu je lah. I feel like I want to say that you are the best lah.
Yeah.
You are the best father, and you really been there lah whenever there's some hiccups lah. So I really appreciate lah that much.
Sure.
From the bottom of my heart lah.
If I can ask the timeline tu kan, from when your mother and then your father and then your mother-in-law, macam jarak dia tu berapa?
My mother-in-law was diagnosed 6 November.
6 November.
Yeah.
So your mother?
My mother was in July.
Mother July.
Father November. Kebetulan sama because my mother-in-law pun masuk hospital.
Oh, then, okay, for Jufri pula, you are already in that situation kan, yang you potentially are going to lose your parents-in-law. Lepas tu tiba-tiba you dapat tahu your mum pula. Macam mana tu perasaan tu?
Alamak, seriously I really like totally blank. They say, sometimes I say to myself, inside my heart I will say, apa dah jadi ni? Apa dah jadi dengan family ni? Bilang, sekarang ni mama dah macam gini, papa macam gini, sekarang pula mak aku jadi macam gini. Apa dah jadi saya ni? So what I gonna do? Saya macam question mark, tak ada answer lah. Sekarang only question lah. Macam dah kepala dah buntu lah. So sometimes also my adik-beradik also tell me lah, bang, kau just relax, we see what we can do.
I was really blessed. I really blessed to have my sister-in-laws. Really, to have them to be my sister-in-laws. They were so 100% supportive of my situation and abang. Because like I said earlier, tak semua couple or husband and wife may understand the situation. Ada tahu macam ni, tinggalkan. You see, what bodoh and everything. No, they were so 100%, and I felt that. I even called them. I told about my father's situation and everything. I told them I'm very sorry. I have to use abang has my support 100%, knowing that what mak is also going through and everything. Please don't think that I'm taking over your brother, because sewajibnya anak lelaki untuk mak, betul lah. But they were very, very understanding.
InsyaAllah.
Alhamdulillah.
I think apa yang you mention tadi, Allah susunkan semua.
Yes.
Pasal one after another, first your arwah parents selalu belangkas, tak ada berpisah, and then somehow rather dapat penyakit yang sama, similar at the very similar timing.
Yes.
Aku pernah tahan saya.
I know how you feel. Also, I also feel that we also before.
Then lepas tu, and then knowing that you need your husband, walaupun your mum. So boleh tanya tak, your mum masih
sekarang masih boleh jalan,
sihat lah,
masih boleh makan, but now my sister taking care of her makan, her health, everything.
Shout out to Faiza and Hafiza.
So for my adik lah, my third sister and my bungsu ni adik, so they are been there for my mum. So I tell them, say I been struggle. I also been struggling.
And your brother also.
And my brother also lah. So apa-apa pun they will assist my mum lah. So I just hope.
So macam tadi you needed your husband because you needed his support, and then as a anak sulung lelaki kan, tak nak jaga mak, tapi pasal of the situation, Allah pemudahkan kan.
Betul.
Dia tersusun cantik sekali, walaupun
dia macam, no worry, aku tak akan kasih isteri kau je ujian, engkau pun kena.
Tu lah sampai kena accident tu.
Dah ada ini
That accident part
yes,
Allahu Akbar. You know what happened that moment? It was malam tau, and I was happily tengah baking. I tengah buat brownie, and I tengah video call with my relative, one of my relative yang selalu dengan I. Pukul berapa sayang Pukul 10 lebih you telefon I around that
11
time.
plus
malam.
Malam.
Okay.
Tunggu dia nak balik.
Balik kerja.
I nak balik kerja gini baru tiba-tiba after half an hour, after dia hang up the call, then half an hour dia call again. Tapi bukan dia yang mobile, orang lain mobile. Apa ada orang mobile? Ini you punya husband accident. Dah I kelang kabut. And then I just texted my father. My father datang masih sihat lagi belum didiagnose. Jadi the accident in August, 10 of August. I texted my father. I then straight away, the first thing I called was my in-laws, and then brother-in-law kira my sister-in-law punya husband lah, because dia naik motor kan, and we have the contact each other in one group pasal my brother-in-law Alip ni dia insurance agent. My father and my brother came over to my house just to jaga my kids, and I go there to the hospital with my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law yang last ada kereta, husband and wife, so she fetch me and then we go together. Yeah, that was the moment I was macam, ya Allah, jangan apa-apa terjadi dengan husband aku.
Pasal bila the moment dapat dengar bukan suara suaminya, suara
Duduk.
Tapi I tengok dia dah terbaring. I tengah tanya
nanti
dia.
I kena convey lah, kena convey to hospital. Dah naik braces pun, naik braces pun dah pasang semua.
Faham.
Ujian lepas ujian Masya Allah.
Yeah.
Okay, sekarang now right now it has been only a few
10
months.
months.
Yeah,
10
right.
months,
Less than a year.
Yeah.
But I see you guys macam tegak tau.
We have to.
How do you like grieve?
Yeah.
How do you get overcome it?
If you were to ask us how,
Want to ask us kalau nak cakap macam ini, itu cakap pada hati masing-masing. Kita we have to make ourselves macam, we have to say to ourselves lah. Sampai bila? Sampai bila kita nak grieve? So kalau kita grieve hari-hari pun tetap orang tu tak akan mati bangun balik.
Correct.
So the only way is we just have to move forward.
Yep.
Whatever things we can do, just kita sedekahkan dan khususkan Al-Fatihah untuk yang tak ada.
Yeah.
That's
At the same time pun nanti at this point of the episode, sama-sama kita sedekahkan Al-Fatihah kepada yang dah pergi. Your parents name boleh?
and for those yang kehilangan yang kesayangan tu,
Sama-sama
kita sedekahkan Al-Fatihah sama-sama.
So I think this whole sharing is, I think lah, personally is very important for me at least to appreciate our parents kan.
Yes.
Maybe kita bila dulu kecil-kecil kita tak faham, kita
Exactly.
memberontak.
Yeah.
But then as we grow older, for me at least I got even closer. Makin tua makin rapat kan dengan kita punya parents. So appreciate them and appreciate the time that you have with them.
Exactly.
Because kita tak tahu macam Ashikin punya parents tiba-tiba serta-merta one after another.
Yeah.
Allah tarik balik. So take the time to appreciate and spend time with your parents lah.
Memang masa tak cukup untuk cover semua. Tapi of course in the past 1 hour at least kita punya sharing yang dibentangkan oleh Shikin dengan juga Jufri, macam-macam kita boleh belajar InsyaAllah. Number one, I think I want to do a bit of reminder for not just for untuk insiders but also for myself also.
Yes.
Because number one, I really memang suka sangat dengan cerita arwah your parents.
Alhamdulillah.
Cinta mereka.
Cinta sejati.
Perjalanan mereka.
Yeah, because that is macam Farah tadi kata, is something yang kita semua strive to have with our spouse.
Yes.
Nak juga kasih sayang yang sampai kita tua,
Yes.
sampai kalau let's say Allah betul-betul nak tarik nyawa kita, biarlah tarik dekat-dekat, jadi tak sangat rasa sakit pelik bila kehilangan seseorang isteri tu kan. Yeah, at the same time, number two, I think of course sebagai seorang anak pula, kita kena selalu bersyukur dengan apa yang kita ada.
Betul.
Dengan parents kita. So you never know when Allah akan tarik balik.
Maybe not of all family are knitted family, but whatever the past that you guys have gone through right before, whether it's good or bad, we forgive. We may not be forget lah, manusia kan. But jangan sampai satu hari mereka tutup mata, then you will feel like I regret. That is really not a right way as orang Islam. Kita diajar that once our loved ones dah pergi, kita kena reda. Ya, jangan menyesal. Ya, we just take it that this is the life story yang Allah dah created kan kita sebagai manusia.
Yes.
Ya.
Jangan cerita kita.
Jangan cerita kita.
Yalah.
Kan, I dah cakap dah.
Huh?
Ini confirm ada Chan mesti nangis je. Dah cakap dah.
But
no matter what,
it's nice,
kita
nice
pun
to
nak kena
see.
reda, tawakal dan berserah pada Allah Ta'ala. Apa-apa yang ujian yang kita berikan di dunia ni, kita pun tetap dia berikan kita something special. Okay, whether RM1 ke, something yang meriah ke atau gembira ke, we might not know. So we just prepare for the best and prepare for the worst.
Ya,
Yes.
itu aja.
tengok tu nasihat dari Abang Long.
Wah, betul.
Abang Long Jup lah.
Jangan tiba kerja nanti kena kutuk ni. Jangan
Bike name baru.
But I really
ni pun budak-budak kerja ke tak tahu tau kena podcast ni. Ni kalau cakap ni kalau dah tahu ni kena kutuk ni.
But I really thank his colleagues actually. And his superior, right? From his tel, can I say which tel?
Thomson East Coast Line.
Thomson's
Thomson
East Coast
East
Line.
SMRT, Thomson East Coast Line.
Maxwell
Station.
They were so understanding on him. They like macam dorang tak akan cakap no, you can't take leave. No. Dorang galakkan go because they were so understanding. That type of colleagues, right?
Yes, bagus.
Yeah.
Macam
Thank
macam
you.
you keep saying Allah pemudahkan segalanya. Masya
kan,
Allah.
babe?
Even though in such hard times, perit sangat, sedih sangat,
yeah.
but macam the silver lining is Allah pemudahkan semua.
Alhamdulillah.
If we try to look on the positive side lah. But of course as manusia, kehilangan tu tak boleh Allah je lah yang tahu kat dalam hati.
Yeah, and I really blessed also that I have my 3 uncles and their wives that are very supportive, which is my father punya side lah. They have been there. You guys have been doing great and everything. They have always been the second parents pula. You see? And you know that moment bila arwah papa nak pergi kan, it was 7 days before my father want to tinggalkan kita. My 2 uncles tu memang dah plan nak pergi Jepun on 12 December dah flight. Tapi kerana risauan dorang tu because of my father punya situation macam mana on the conference itself, Allah tarik my father on the 11 December. Whereby tomorrow dorang nak pergi Jepun tu naik flight malam, they don't have to worry. You see?
Masya-Allah.
You see Allah pemudahkan. Padahal dorang dua tengah fikir tau, abang long aku dah macam ni situation everything, macam mana nak pergi Jepun ke tidak, you know, everything nak pergi holiday ke tidak. But Allah pemudahkan. Tak apa, you guys don't worry. Aku akan tarik abang long kau on the 11 December. 12 December korang holiday. Proceed with what korang dah plan.
Masya-Allah,
Kita
Allahu
boleh
Akbar.
rancang, Allah yang tentukan.
Yes.
Masya Allah.
What a story. Alhamdulillah. Sangat thankful and grateful that we
Thank
crossed
you.
path lah.
Yes.
And also thank you so much because Ashikin is the one that reached out, right?
Yes.
In your email, bila kita baca tu kita macam wow.
On the spot kita baca,
berat ni.
Ni berat. Instant kita macam nak kena bawa.
Yes.
Lah. Tapi okey lah, alhamdulillah lah kan. Bila dia dua arwah dah pergi, I jadi imam untuk solat
Yes.
jenazah.
Masya-Allah.
Jadi imam.
Yes.
And it is my first time jadi imam and also my first time I mandikan jenazah.
Masya Allah.
Lagi tak ada experience, tak ada pernah go through for any courses. Masuk je terus
Dorang
the ustaz
dorongkan
say
lah.
Yes.
dorongkan lah everything. So we just follow up. whatever we can
Alhamdulillah.
do. Alhamdulillah.
We are the last, me and my brothers and him, we are the last to 7 steps away from both mayat time ni lah.
Kebumikan lah.
Kebumikan.
Masya-Allah.
Yeah. And everybody ada orang ambil gambar macam dari belakang. Kita 4 adik-beradik 5 orang
Masya Allah.
macam gini. I'm the only roses among the tongues, you see. Yeah.
Bila turun kubur tu nak masukkan jenazah pun me and the brothers adik dia juga lah.
And I also shout out to
only-
my brothers, especially Shahidin, Nur Shafidin, Muhammad Shazmidin. Kakak really appreciate all your efforts. I am blessed to have 3 of you as my brothers because you guys are the best lah. Knowing whatever situation we go through as a family, you have always been there for kakak also. Walaupun macam mana. And to my third brother Shafiq, we both are the ones that always work together things with for whatever arwah needs and all. And thanks to your bosses in the NS time, allowing you to have a 1 month leave for that moment for both parents, December until January. I was so blessed. Alhamdulillah. See, Allah permudahkan.
Betul.
Cancer Society datang semua, Allah permudahkan. Semua permudahkan.
Betul. Masya-Allah. Ashikin punya story ni is very apt lah dengan PPIS because it's all about inspiring women and strengthening families.
insyaAllah.
So for you guys out there, insiders, please, if you're looking for any support, please look for PPIS because they are there for you
In every step
in
of the
every
way,
step of the way.
insyaAllah.
Yes, for women, for families, and even for allies, right? Like husbands.
Yes, of course.
So insyaAllah.
Kita walaupun lelaki, kita pun perlu bantuan kadang-kadang kan.
Yes.
Betul.
Visit ppis.sg on all their social media platforms
Yes.
to learn more and find out more information about what they do and what they can value add to our lives in this world, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. Amin.
That-
InsyaAllah.
Sebelum kita pergi, let's see the tagline together. Okay, ready? Inspiring women, strengthening families. Oh.
We have come to the end of another amazing episode, mashallah.
If you like what you hear, please follow us on all our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify and YouTube.
Share it with all of your friends and family members so that they can feel inspired like us too, insyaAllah. So till next time, Assalamualaikum.
Assalam.